Every generation leaves its mark on the open road, a reflection of style, ambition, and the spirit of progress. For decades, the automobile has not only moved people but defined eras. It has shaped how we measure innovation, performance, and pride. Some vehicles are remembered for their raw speed, others for their precision engineering or daring design. Yet once in a while, a model emerges that bridges nostalgia and technology, connecting the past to what lies ahead. Today, we explore one such machine that captures that balance perfectly. A story of vision, refinement, and bold reinvention. This is more than a car. It is a statement about where driving passion meets modern craftsmanship. Stay tuned, because this deep dive will take us under the sheet metal and into the heart of an icon. Like and subscribe if you want more stories like this one, and drop a comment to tell us which model you want covered next. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 represents one of the boldest evolutions in American automotive history. A moment when a legendary nameplate left the world of gasoline behind and entered the age of electric mobility. It is impossible to understand the Mach-E without acknowledging the legacy it carries. The Mustang has long symbolized freedom, rebellion, and raw mechanical emotion. When Ford announced that the Mustang name would adorn a battery-powered crossover, enthusiasts around the world responded with disbelief, curiosity, and cautious optimism. The 2021 Mach-E had to prove that it was worthy of that badge. Not by copying the past, but by channeling its spirit in a new form. The development of the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 began with a question that would challenge the company's identity. Could an electric vehicle evoke the same pulse-quickening response as a roaring V8? The team in Dearborn knew they were taking a risk. Electric cars were already gaining momentum thanks to advancements in battery technology and growing environmental awareness. But no American manufacturer had attempted to electrify such an emotionally charged icon. The decision to expand the Mustang brand beyond coupes and convertibles signaled more than a new product direction. It was a statement of confidence that performance could be redefined. From its earliest sketches, the Mach-E's design language sought balance between familiar cues and fresh innovation. The long hood, muscular haunches, and tri-bar taillights nodded to Mustang heritage, while its closed front grille and aerodynamic profile declared its modern identity. Ford's designers were tasked with making the vehicle instantly recognizable as a Mustang even without the rumble of an engine. The resulting form was both athletic and efficient. Every curve was sculpted to reduce drag and extend range. Inside, the minimalist cabin replaced analog gauges with a digital cluster and a massive vertical touchscreen, signaling that the cockpit had evolved from mechanical control to intuitive interface. Performance engineers faced their own set of challenges. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 offered multiple configurations, from rear-wheel drive to dual-motor all-wheel drive, each tuned to deliver distinct personalities. The Extended Range GT Performance Edition became the Halo model, capable of launching from 0 to 60 in roughly 3.5 seconds. An astonishing figure that placed it among high-performance sports cars. Yet beyond the numbers, what mattered most was the sensation behind the wheel. Engineers meticulously programmed the electric motors to provide instant torque and a linear power curve, ensuring acceleration felt both natural and thrilling. Steering response, suspension calibration, and regenerative braking were refined through thousands of test miles to achieve a sense of connection often missing in early EVs. Range anxiety, once the Achilles heel of electric vehicles, was addressed with precision engineering and data-driven battery management. Depending on trim, the Mach-E could travel between 211 and 305 miles per charge, positioning it competitively against established EV rivals. Charging infrastructure was equally crucial. Ford introduced the Ford Pass charging network, granting access to thousands of public stations across North America. Home charging was simplified with optional 240-volt systems that replenished most of the battery overnight. The aim was convenience, transforming the ownership experience from novelty to normalcy. Inside the Mach-E, technology blended seamlessly with comfort. The massive 15.5-inch central screen, powered by Ford's SYNC4A system, became the command center for navigation, media, and climate control. Over-the-air updates allowed continuous improvements to software features, mirroring the approach of leading tech companies. A panoramic glass roof expanded the sense of space, while available premium materials elevated the interior far beyond expectations for a mainstream crossover. Ford recognized that EV buyers were no longer early adopters but discerning consumers seeking quality and design sophistication. Crucially, the Mach-E 2021 was not designed in isolation. It reflected broader shifts in culture and technology. As cities pushed for cleaner air and governments incentivized zero-emission vehicles, automakers faced mounting pressure to electrify. Yet Ford's decision to infuse that mission with the Mustang name reframed the conversation. This was not a compliance car. It was an electric performance machine built to stir emotion. The move risked alienating traditionalists, but it also invited new audiences who might never have considered owning a Mustang before. Families, commuters, and tech enthusiasts found themselves drawn to a brand once defined by burnout smoke and exhaust notes. From the driver's seat, the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 delivered a new form of excitement. Instant torque created a feeling of limitless acceleration. The quietness of the cabin sharpened focus on every turn and curve. Selectable drive modes, whisper, engage, and unbridled, adjusted throttle mapping, steering weight, and even ambient lighting, transforming the car's personality at will. Each mode evoked a different emotional response, reminding drivers that performance could now be customized through software rather than hardware swaps. But even as the Mach-E broke barriers, it faced skepticism. Could a silent EV truly embody Mustang DNA? Purists argued that the absence of a V8 note diluted its soul. Yet when independent testers compared acceleration and handling metrics, the numbers spoke loudly. The GT Performance Edition matched or surpassed several classic muscle benchmarks while producing zero tailpipe emissions. The question of authenticity gradually evolved into one of perspective. Was the Mustang defined by its sound, or by the feeling it gave you when you pressed the accelerator? The Mach-E also played a crucial role in shaping Ford's future strategy. It was not merely a one-off experiment but the foundation of a broader electrification plan. Lessons learned from its development, battery efficiency, software integration, and user experience, would influence subsequent models across the lineup. Its success demonstrated that legacy brands could pivot towards sustainability without sacrificing character. In the process, it re-energized Ford's image among younger audiences and international markets seeking innovation with heritage. When the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 hit the streets, it marked a cultural shift. Charging stations became modern equivalents of gas stations, and conversations about horsepower gave way to kilowatts and charging speeds. Yet despite all the technology, the Mach-E still delivered joy in its purest form. Acceleration, agility, and design that turned heads. It proved that the transition to electric need not mean the end of excitement. It could, in fact, enhance it. By the time awards and accolades arrived, from Car of the Year honors to customer satisfaction surveys, the Mach-E had already achieved its mission. It demonstrated that emotion and efficiency were not opposites but partners in progress. Through daring innovation and respect for its lineage, the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 redefined what it meant to be a performance car in the 21st century. Its success was not measured only in sales but in the conversation it sparked about what comes next. The machine had evolved, the legend had adapted, and the road ahead had never looked more electrified. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 did more than debut as an electric crossover. It became a case study in how tradition and technology can coexist. In Segment 1, we saw how its design and engineering reinterpreted Mustang heritage. Now we look at what made it tick beneath the surface. Powering the Mach-E was a sophisticated electric architecture purpose-built for performance, efficiency, and adaptability. Unlike conventional platforms repurposed for EV use, this structure, internally known as the Global Electrified One, was designed from the ground up to handle battery weight distribution and instant torque delivery. Its layout provided a low center of gravity, essential for handling dynamics that felt planted and confident. Battery technology sat at the heart of the Mach-E experience. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 offered two lithium-ion pack options: standard range at 68 kWh and extended range at 88 kWh. These liquid-cooled batteries were engineered for both performance and longevity. Thermal management systems maintained optimal temperatures during heavy acceleration or fast charging. Engineers studied usage patterns to refine energy deployment, ensuring consistent power even after repeated high-load driving. By integrating regenerative braking with predictive software, the vehicle recaptured energy efficiently during deceleration. contributing significantly to real-world range. Charging the Mach-E represented a key pillar of usability. Ford understood that an electric vehicle's success hinged on convenience, not just capability. The 2021 Mach-E supported both AC and DC fast charging through a combined charging system port. Using a 150 kilowatt fast charger, the extended range version could add roughly 60 miles of range in about 10 minutes under optimal conditions. For home charging, Ford offered the connected charge station, which could deliver up to 32 miles of range per hour, enabling full overnight replenishment. Owners managed these systems via the Ford Pass app, which also tracked energy consumption, located stations, and preconditioned the cabin before departure. All controlled from a smartphone. Every performance detail in the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 was carefully tuned to ensure the experience felt cohesive. Engineers used extensive simulation data and real-world testing to calibrate traction control, stability management, and torque vectoring. In dual motor variants, the front and rear motors communicated instantaneously, shifting torque within milliseconds to maximize grip and response. The system did not aim to replicate rear-wheel muscle car dynamics but to deliver confidence in all conditions. The outcome was a vehicle that could carve corners with agility while maintaining refinement expected from a modern SUV. Suspension geometry played a major role. Ford's engineers equipped the Mach-E GT with MagneRide adaptive dampers, allowing real-time adjustments based on road surface and driving style. These magnetorheological shocks responded within milliseconds to sensor feedback, offering a blend of comfort and control unmatched in many competitors. Combined with low-profile performance tires and stiffened chassis bracing, the result was a crossover that genuinely inspired spirited driving. Drivers found they could enjoy back roads and long commutes alike without compromise. The cabin of the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 continued that balance between excitement and serenity. Ford's design team emphasized openness and simplicity. The lack of a traditional transmission tunnel allowed for increased legroom and creative storage. The floating armrest, integrated wireless charger, and modular cargo configurations redefined practicality for performance-oriented buyers. Even the soundscape was engineered. Subtle audio cues replaced engine noise to provide feedback without overwhelming quietness. Designers referred to this as emotional acoustics, a digital hum that reinforced connection without artificial theatrics. A centerpiece of the interior was the infotainment system powered by SYNC4A. Unlike prior generations, this interface used machine learning to adapt to individual driver preferences. It could suggest routes based on charging needs, adjust climate settings, and remember frequently played music. Updates rolled out over the air, adding features and improving responsiveness long after purchase. This future-proof approach ensured that every Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 could evolve with time, staying current in both software and function. Safety remained integral to the design. The Mach-E included a suite of driver assistance technologies under the Ford Co-Pilot 360 banner. Adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, and automated emergency braking worked seamlessly with radar and camera networks. Perhaps most notable was Active Drive Assist, which allowed hands-free highway driving on pre-mapped sections of road. This system, supported by attention monitoring sensors, hinted at the coming wave of semi-autonomous functionality. Ford framed it as a step toward driver convenience rather than full automation, ensuring users remained engaged while reducing fatigue. Despite its advanced systems, the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 retained accessibility. Its pricing strategy spanned multiple trims, from the more attainable Select model to the high-output GT Performance Edition. This range allowed buyers to choose between efficiency, luxury, or outright acceleration without leaving the Mustang family. Ford's intent was to democratize performance, a philosophy that once defined muscle cars, now translated into the electric age. Critical reception of the Mach-E reflected a surprising consensus. This was not merely an EV experiment but a genuinely competitive vehicle. Reviewers praised its build quality, interior design, and engaging dynamics. Many noted that while it broke from tradition, it also honored it in spirit. For the first time, an American manufacturer had produced an electric SUV capable of standing alongside the best in its segment. The Mustang badge, once associated exclusively with coupes and convertibles, now carried a broader message about innovation and resilience. Economically, The Mach-E became vital for Ford's global outlook. The vehicle's production at the Cuautitlán assembly plant in Mexico signaled an efficient supply strategy tailored for international distribution. Components like motors and battery modules were sourced with scalability in mind, allowing rapid adaptation to demand fluctuations. This approach minimized bottlenecks that had challenged earlier EV launches across the industry. The Mach-E also qualified for federal tax credits in the United States, making it more attractive to mainstream consumers. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 also influenced cultural perception. Advertising campaigns leaned heavily on emotional storytelling rather than technical jargon. They portrayed drivers from all walks of life discovering that electric driving could be exhilarating. The idea was simple. This was not a compromise, but an upgrade. Those campaigns shifted the public narrative away from range anxiety and toward empowerment. The car's presence in everyday settings, charging at suburban homes or cruising down highways, helped normalize electric mobility for the mass market. As infrastructure expanded, the ownership experience matured. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 marked the beginning of a transition, but its significance truly came into focus as the years unfolded. This segment explores how that first all-electric Mustang influenced the broader landscape of design, sustainability, and consumer psychology. The Mach-E was not a static product. It became a living platform for updates, feedback, and evolution. Each software revision refined its character, improving performance, connectivity, and range. Owners discovered that their cars could improve overnight, an unfamiliar but thrilling experience for those accustomed to static mechanical systems. It was a glimpse of what the future of ownership might look like: dynamic, personalized, and continuously improving. From a technical standpoint, the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 introduced scalable innovations that would ripple across the industry. Its battery management algorithms became benchmarks for efficiency, balancing output with long-term health. Ford's engineers studied real-world data from thousands of vehicles, using it to fine-tune the calibration of subsequent models. This feedback loop bridged the gap between laboratory predictions and daily driving realities. It also reinforced the company's long-term strategy of modular design, ensuring that lessons learned from the Mach-E would inform everything from compact SUVs to commercial vans. One of the most interesting aspects of the Mach-E's impact lay in its effect on brand perception. Before its release, Ford's electric reputation lagged behind some rivals. Afterward, the conversation changed. The company was now seen as capable of delivering a credible, emotional, and technologically sophisticated EV. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 became a halo vehicle, not because of luxury or exclusivity, but because it symbolized transformation done right. It served as a bridge between enthusiasts and pragmatists, proving that sustainability did not require sacrifice. The Mach-E's success also redefined what consumers expected from electric vehicles. People no longer viewed EVs solely as environmental statements. They began to see them as desirable lifestyle choices. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 blended sleek aesthetics with functional versatility, appealing to both performance seekers and families. Its range and practicality eliminated common objections, while its digital interface attracted younger buyers who valued connectivity over combustion nostalgia. As more owners shared their experiences, the stigma once attached to electric driving continued to fade. The Mach-E had quietly turned skeptics into advocates. Beyond consumers, the Mach-E's introduction sparked a philosophical shift within Ford itself. Electrification ceased to be an experiment and became central to corporate identity. The success of this model accelerated development of future platforms and reinforced confidence among investors, employees, and dealers. Production facilities were upgraded, battery partnerships expanded, and sustainability goals became tangible. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 had proven that ambition could align with profitability. Its influence extended beyond the assembly line, shaping boardroom discussions and long-term product roadmaps. The Mach-E also impacted the design language of subsequent Ford vehicles. The blend of muscular stance and aerodynamic form informed future crossovers and sedans. Designers embraced minimalist interiors inspired by the Mach-E's digital ethos, integrating intuitive technology rather than overwhelming users with complexity. This evolution demonstrated that performance aesthetics could coexist with environmental mindfulness. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 had essentially defined a new design dialect, one that other manufacturers would soon echo in their own ways. Culturally, the Mach-E bridged generations. Older Mustang owners who once dismissed electric propulsion began acknowledging the engineering sophistication beneath its silent acceleration. Younger audiences, raised on smartphones and digital ecosystems, found a performance car that aligned with their worldview. This convergence of tradition and progress created a rare sense of continuity within the brand. The Mach-E didn't erase history. It updated it for a new century. Through car shows, online forums, and social media communities, the story of the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 became one of dialogue between eras rather than conflict between them. The environmental narrative around the Mach-E was equally important. While production still required significant resources, life cycle assessments indicated reduced emissions compared to conventional models. Ford's commitment to renewable energy in manufacturing further enhanced its environmental credibility. The Mach-E became a symbol of responsible aspiration, a performance car for those who cared about both thrill and planet. Its presence in major cities helped normalize clean transportation without diluting excitement, proving that sustainability could look sharp and feel exhilarating. Ownership experience continued to evolve as the infrastructure matured. Fast charging networks expanded, making long-distance travel increasingly seamless. Software updates optimized route planning, integrating real-time charger availability and weather considerations. The Ford Pass app became a gateway to an ecosystem rather than a simple utility. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 had set the standard for connected mobility, where cars operated as smart devices on wheels. Each year, new data-driven improvements extended its relevance, ensuring that early adopters never felt left behind. Economically, the Mach-E demonstrated how electrification could sustain jobs rather than eliminate them. Ford retrained workers for high-voltage systems and digital diagnostics, preserving expertise while introducing new skill sets. This balance between heritage craftsmanship and future technology symbolized the broader American industrial renewal. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 stood at the intersection of labor evolution and environmental progress, embodying how legacy industries could adapt without losing their soul. Perhaps the most profound impact of the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 lies in how it reshaped expectations of performance itself. Power figures and top speeds remained important, but response, efficiency, and control gained equal weight. Drivers learned that instant torque could deliver visceral excitement without engine drama. The traditional measure of performance, noise and vibration, gave way to precision and immediacy. This redefinition marked the maturity of electric performance, and the Mach-E's role in that transition remains undeniable. Looking at its legacy, the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 did not simply electrify a car. It electrified an idea. It invited people to reimagine what a Mustang could be without losing its essence. Its combination of power, purpose, and accessibility turned it into a landmark product for Ford and the automotive industry at large. The Mach-E's journey from controversy to credibility mirrors the wider path of electric mobility: challenging, transformative, and ultimately rewarding. As the industry moves toward an all-electric future, the lessons of the Mach-E endure. Innovation is not about abandoning the past but translating it for the present. The Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 proved that authenticity can evolve and that progress can honor heritage. In doing so, it became more than a model year. It became a milestone, a rolling reminder that reinvention is the ultimate form of respect for tradition. The story of the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 closes on a powerful note of reinvention. This vehicle began as a bold experiment and ended as a foundational chapter in the modern automotive narrative. It showed that courage in design, engineering, and philosophy could redefine an icon without erasing its roots. The Mach-E did not imitate the classic Mustang. It translated its essence for a new era, an era shaped by sustainability, connectivity, and changing expectations of what performance means. Through every mile driven and every charge completed, the 2021 Mach-E reminded its drivers that progress and passion are not opposing forces but complementary ones. The long-term impact of the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 can be measured not only by its sales but by its influence. It opened the door for a wave of electric vehicles that followed its blueprint: emotional design backed by genuine capability. It helped shift the mindset of consumers who once saw electric cars as compromises into believing that they could be objects of desire. That psychological transformation may be its greatest contribution. The Mach-E made electric driving cool, accessible, and distinctly American. What remains striking is how the Mach-E balanced practicality and performance. It delivered family-friendly versatility while keeping the spirit of a sports coupe alive. Its driving modes, instant torque, and digital refinement showcased how software and engineering could combine to create experiences once thought impossible. For Ford, it validated a strategic pivot toward electrification and inspired confidence to push further. For the automotive world, it proved that even the most traditional names could lead revolutions rather than resist them. Ultimately, the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 stands as both a product and a symbol. A product of technological evolution and a symbol of cultural change. It redefined how legacy manufacturers approach progress and how drivers connect to their vehicles. Each hum of its motors represents a choice to embrace the future while carrying the echoes of the past. The Mach-E proved that the heart of a Mustang does not depend on cylinders or exhaust. It lives in the thrill of motion, the precision of control, and the freedom of the open road. In time, historians may view the Ford Mustang Mach-E 2021 as the moment when performance met conscience and emotion met efficiency. It bridged generations, inspired innovation, and accelerated the acceptance of electric performance vehicles worldwide. That is its legacy. Not the replacement of a legend, but the continuation of one. The road ahead is electric, and the Mach-E led the charge with confidence, style, and unmistakable Mustang spirit.